Hi Craig. Congratulations on reaching the club's first Champions League final. Would you consider yourself to be the underdogs against Chelsea?
Absolutely not. We've won 59 of our 60 games this season, losing only once to Liverpool. Dropped 2 points in the Premier League, won a domestic treble, and Chelsea have just finished 5th in their league. We've also got Max Signorelli knocking in 50 odd goals, Court on 40, Albanos injured for 2 months, and he scored 30 odd goals. I would say Chelsea do underdogs. What do you reckon?
So your favourites then?
What do you think? I genuinely believe that Chelsea do underdogs, and I reckon by the end of this 90 minutes we're going to be European champions. Right then guys, welcome back, and I may have really bigged us up a little bit too much there, but I genuinely believe we had a favourites for today's game. You know, we absolutely smashed Real Madrid in the semi-final, and we are here on merit. Invincible season, didn't mention that in the press conference, didn't want to go too heavy, but I genuinely believe that we are favourites here. Like I said, Chelsea, they finished 5th in the Premier League, and they were comfortably behind Manchester United, who finished top. They didn't even finish in the Champions League places, so today, surely, this has got to be our time. Their star player, Miguel, he's no better than Signorelli. Yes, he's 20-year-old, 13 caps, 13 goals for Argentina. Signorelli's Argentinian as well. Does that mean they're both playing up top, senior squad-wise? Signorelli actually beats him to the place. So Signorelli is a better striker. Yes, he's 22-year-old, 26 caps, 19 goals. So there's a little bit of head-to-head there as it is. But for me, I think we've got Chelsea's number. It'd be interesting to see how Chelsea's form is, in fairness, looking at it. So Chelsea have actually won the last 3 games. And one of them was obviously against Barcelona, but they won 3-0. But then they won 2-1 against Tottenham and 3-1 against Derby. I still reckon I'm far too confident, obviously, here. We need to keep it together. I need to underplay this a little bit, but like for me, keep it quiet. I think we're the favourites. So let's have a look at Chelsea's journey to the final then. So in Group G, they beat Sarajevo 5-0, Benfica 3-1, Lille 4-0 and then 1-0. Then they beat Sarajevo 9-0. They were just there as the whipping boys in fairness. And then Benfica 2-1. So they were unbeaten in the group stages. They then beat Atalanta 6-3 away from home and then 2-1 at home. They struggled against Juve and he took away goals to get them through after a 2-2 draw at home and a 3-3 draw away from home. Barcelona 2-2 at the new camp, but then 3-0 at their own place, and then they take us on. For ourselves then, we started off with an 8-1 victory over Dynamo Zagreb, then a 1-0 victory over Braga, 2-0 against Liverpool at home, but then we got absolutely smashed away at Anfield, 4-1, we were dominated then, and that is the only game that we've lost all season. We then had a 4-2 victory over Dynamo again, and then a 5-1 victory over Braga, 4-1 at home to Atletico Madrid, and then we won 3-1 in the away leg, 2-1 against Vitor Mares, which was a really lucky game as they went down to 10 men, but then we dominated them 5-1. Their keeper had an absolute calamity in that game. 6-0 against Real Madrid at home. That tie was then over. Signorelli with 5 goals in that one. And then Real Madrid 1-1 at the Santiago Bernabeu. So then we take on Chelsea in a domestic arena, which is the Johan Cruyff Arena. So let's get into this massive game, massive 90 minutes. Every game seems to be massive at the minute. But yes, let's get into what is the biggest team selection of the save so far. So here we go then guys, this is it. I'm nervous, game day here, as we are going to play the same way. We're going to play at 4-2-4, we're going to play attacking, we're going to take the game to Chelsea. Team selection wise then, we've got Ortiz in goal, Ramirez, Hidalgo, Tassanowski and Hickey. Hickey being the big callers. We've got Ballistix who can play there already, and Wankwatu who's just come back from injury. We've got Ayodele and Jap in the midfield. Again, Ayodele and Jap probably the way to go. Horribine is a match winner, but I'm not going to start him. We then have Adidi and Vanusian out wide and Signorelli and Stahl up top. That is obviously not happening. Daryl Court up top with Signorelli. So that is my team selection. Out of all of that, I would say Hickey and Ayodele are the 2 biggest shouts there. Hadidi and Vanusian, they're always going to be out wide. Court and Signorelli. Court getting the nod over Albanos just because Court is the better striker, I believe. Albanos, yes, he started 26 games this season, scored 28 goals, so he's doing the business. Daryl Court, 39 goals in 37 starts. Even Adidi, 20 goals this season. Taksanowski's got 5, Nidalgo's got 8, the centre-back's got 8 goals. AIO though, not with a goal, so maybe one to look at there. We've obviously got Stahl on 15 and he only joined us in January. Dusak loves a goal. Lopez is probably the more attacking option in midfield should I decide to change it up, because I could go Lopez where Jap is and Horribine where AIO is. So there's potential changes there, but we'll see how the first 45 minute goes anyway. So when we go through the social roundup then, Ruby Campbell says I think this is our best team. I don't think we're far away from this being our best team. I know every game we play somebody always says I think this is our best team. I don't think we're a million miles away. And Jonathan Martin says Hickey's starting good. Obviously, he was one of my two controversial calls, should I say. So dressing room wise then, you know, what do we say to the guys here? Do we pump fists? Do we hands on hips? I'm going to pump my fists. I'm going to say these fans have been fantastic for us. They're the ones that really power wages. Go out there and win this for them. Aaron Hickey seems demotivated by that shout, but I definitely think this is the way to go. Here we go. How are they going to play? Miguel up top by himself, Leon in goal. Obviously, they're the two biggest guys. Mariba in there and Jaden Sancho in there as well. As we're going to play, obviously, the 4-2-4. Oh, guys, come on. As we make our way out onto the pitch, there's got to be some nerves there. As their manager's playing in a tracksuit. Shocking. Got to wear a suit for the Champions League final. As by the look of it, Chelsea have started off the best. But they've got 2 yellow cards already. Texier and Reece James. But there is a corner ball now. As they get it in, can we get it cleared away? We do. But we could break. We've been absolutely devastating on the counter. And there's someone free at the bottom there. Hits Hadidi as well. Go on. Hadidi! Hadidi! We're 1-0 up. We're 1-0 up on 13 minutes. Hadidi, we break away. We've seen it so many times. And it's the perfect start to the game. From their corner. We're up and it's 1-0. Absolute scenes as we get it cleared away. Like, Hadidi's got all the time in the world. They've got 2 Chelsea players marking himself. Hadidi breaks away. He's round the goalkeeper. And we're 1-0 up. What a start. There is a highlight, though, on 16 minutes. Angerin. I hope this isn't like a complete blowout. I want to win it, naturally. But as Sealy picks it up. They've got players, though, on the overlap ball through Serrano. Big save from Ortiz in goal. The one thing that we have been missing is a real quality goalkeeper. Van der Voort, the last solid keeper I think that we've had. And it's cleared away again. There's no way we're going to have they haven't even learned. They've been brought down. Sancho. Free kick. Give him a card. Referee. He didn't even get a card for that. We were breaking away. Robbed. Get it clear. We do. Deary me. Phil Foden picks it up, but Van Ooyen's there as we're looking at countering again. They're playing right into our hands. Van Ooyen out to Signorelli, who's unmarked. Maxi Signorelli, it's blocked. Jap picks it up on the rebound. Daryl caught out of nowhere. Van Ooyen! Oh! 2-0 on 20 minutes. Absolute carnage. Chelsea do not know what to do there at 6s and 7s. There's a block in there. And we're to the loose ball. Daryl caught. What a pass through to Van Ooyen. Keeper's got no chance. And it's in at the near post. But there is a free kick then. Let's get this cleared away. We've dealt with everything in the air good so far. As Mariba picks it up. It's blocked. And we're off again. What are Chelsea doing? As Hadidi's going by himself. Hadidi, oh, we scored. That is it. Game over in 23 minutes. Can you believe this demolition? In the Champions League final, as Hadidi runs away and scores. It's his second of the game. Both me wide men getting the goals. Absolutely incredible. I could not have imagined this in my wildest dreams. I was cocky in the press conference. But we have absolutely smashed Chelsea. They're so open. What are they doing? I was hoping for a closer game. Obviously, we were going to be winners for it. I didn't want this to be a one-sided affair. As Mariba breaks away now. There could be some second half carnage, mind. As Miguel, they've hit the post. Get it clear. 28 minutes we get it clear and Hadidi runs it out. As Ramirez picks it up, long throw. James gets it clear. Hidalgo to Ramirez. AIO to Ramirez again. Right, let's go. See how they cope with a normal one. And we've given it away. Miguel's through. He's through the middle of our centre-backs. Oh, it's a great finish as well. Rodrigo Miguel. What a finish. As Ortiz comes running out. That's our own fault there. And just as I was saying, it'd be interesting to see how we cope in normal play, not breaking away. As Miguel runs through, and as soon as it went over the keeper, it was in. Ortiz has got no chance. And there we go, 3-1. And they have just hit the post as well. So here we go. Maybe a little bit of arrogance is now coming back to get us. But 45 minutes in, I could not have asked to be 2 goals to the good. As we end up being 3-1 up. Hadidi with a double and Van Ooyen. And it was all in the space of 10 minutes. I am delighted. Tactically, is there any changes to be made? Ayodeli's not having a great game. Jappy's tired though. Do I make that change in the midfield now? Do I get Ayodeli into that position there and then maybe drop Horribine next to him? I think that's the way I'm going to go. So one change in the midfield. Let's go. 45 minutes to hang on, guys. Or to score even more. They may change up. They're still playing the same formation though. Quality, Mariba and Foden in the centre of midfield. But we've seen it before and we've overcome it. Like Liverpool at one stage where you had Tonali and Camavinga in the midfield. With Haaland up front and we still overcome that. Serrano then. Ball across. Sancho. We dive in. Hickey. Oh, gotta be, hasn't it? And there you go. It's 3-2 on 54 minutes. Angerin as we step off. We dove in. Hickey dove in and it could have potentially been a penalty. And they've scored 2 goals without reply. Oh, guys, no. Angerin, it's a great finish. It's 3-2 now. They've had 4 shots on target, but then we've only had 8 and 5. We've only had 41% possession. And we normally dominate on the ball. And there's another highlight. Mariba, stop the effort. Horribine gets it clear. And we're on the counter again. We've seen a few of these and we've scored them. As Van Ooyen goes, we've got players free up at the top of the pitch. Ball across to Signorelli. Cheeky back heel. Daryl Court, what play. 4-2. 40th goal of the season. What an assist that is in there. We break away. Who is it? Who is it with the assist? Is it Signorelli? Or is it back to Van Ooyen? Van Ooyen. It's great play. Absolutely incredible play. And we retain our 2-goal lead. We've done it. Right, come on. 66 minutes gone. We've only made one change. We may have to look at this. We've got a lot of tight players out there. Aaron Hickey's not having a great game, but he goes all the way back to Ortiz. Look at those ratings from our front men. It's at the back. We're struggling a little bit. As Ayodele on a 6.7 to Horribine, who's just come... Well, I say just come on. He's been on 20 minutes now. Van Ooyen going. He's still going. Van Ooyen. And there we go. 5-2. There was a little bit of a scare, but Willy Van Ooyen, that's 5-2. The Champions League final. You'll not see a more open final than this. As Horribine to Ayodele. Was I worried when we went 3-2? Was I Nelly? Not a chance. But we end up going 5-2 up, and that is massive. As Sancho then across to Kronis. A player that I've looked at. As Sancho finds himself free. And now it's 5-3. It's an absolute free-for-all. They pick up the ball and they're on the way. Defensively, we ain't looked any good today. I'll be honest with you. It's just we're so dominant up top. And we haven't really been tested like this for a while as Sancho. It's poor from Ortiz. It is. As Haranici's on a 6.5. I did take a risk playing him. So for me, Juan Cuato's going to come back. What a game to reintroduce him into the squad. 15 minutes to go. Juan Cuato's, like I say, he's half injured. He's got a dead leg already. What are we playing at? As they've changed it up. Now look at that formation. 3-4-2-1 from Chelsea as they push it. We've got 2 minutes, but 5 minutes of stoppages. This should be it, as there is a highlight. Can you imagine now the absolute scenes if they get another one back? How tense it'll be for the last couple of minutes. As Van Ooyen breaks away. Van Ooyen on a yellow as well. He can wrap it up now. Van Ooyen across. Signorelli. We dive in. Ayodele! And I was saying before the game started, it's his first goal of the season. I was worried about his creative play and his lack of goals. And he gets the goal that's won us. It's 6-3. Whew. As Van Ooyen across. 9 goals in a Champions League final. To be fair, you can't say he didn't see it coming with the goals that we've been scoring. And there we go. Champions League winners. We've done it. What has it taken? 180 odd episodes and we get there. Oh, guys. And we dominated as well. Was there a few scares? Absolutely. But 6-3. Would you have put money on that? I wouldn't have done. I genuinely thought this was going to be a closer game. I'm glad it wasn't. Don't get me wrong. We conceded 3 goals and that doesn't happen very often. But there we go, champions of Europe. Well deserved and all. We've been so dominant this season. And there we go then, lap of honour. The Chelsea fans are applauding as well, and that's what you want. Congratulations, lads. Enjoy these successes. And confirmation. And Jerry McLaren says, fantastic result, defended well, attacked well. Just a brilliant all-round performance. Isabella Scott says, so proud of Hearts today. Miroslav Metjevic says, I don't know where to begin with that. Imagine there are better players out there than Van Ooyen, says Vinko Dabik. Alex Owen says, the discussion surely now has to turn to Hearts' place amongst the greatest sides of all time. Morgan McKinn says, am I actually awake? This must be a dream. If it is, I don't ever want to wake up. Can you believe it? Hearts lift the Champions League. There we go. Confirmation. Champions of Europe. Victorious Hearts celebrate famous quadruple. We've done it. Look at the teams that are in there. Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Barca, Juve, PSG and now Hearts. Juan Cuarto's injured. He's out for 3 to 4 days. Took a risk bringing him on. We get 17.36 million. Plenty of medals being handed out there. Cameron Hill's true Hearts legend. Cannot believe it. So dominant. Hearts board a static with Champions League win. Hearts find inspiration in Van Ooyen performance. Let's praise him. Well done. Liverpool are spotted watching Hadidi. 68 million. So for me, again, Hadidi, is this his last season with us? No, he's got a couple more seasons regardless anyway. And then Mohamed from Wolves has been watching Signorelli again. It's just not happening. So there we go, guys. There we bloody go. Looking at the milestones. Quadruple that season as well. Guided Hearts to a 7th consecutive Premier League title. And now Champions League winners as well. Absolutely massive. So, where are you going to join me next? And realistically, what more is it to do? We need to obviously try and retain our crown and defend it. We've got the World Club Championships coming up as well. So let's just have a quick look at the schedule, as that is absolutely incredible, isn't it? Let's be honest. What a season. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the awards and transfers in the next episode. And then we're going to look at obviously retaining our European crown next season. That is definitely the way to go. But what a final. Let's just one more time soak it in. 6-3 against Chelsea. Can you believe it? The stadium now empty. The trophy cabinet isn't though. So there you go then, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, it's been emotional. And I will catch you later. Ta-ra.